Hey, how are you doing, guys? For today, we'll be discussing a mask tool. This is one of the most important tool in Illustrator and also in your design. Now, what is mask? Mask is it's like a self-explanatory word. You know, when you're wearing a mask, like you're covering part of your face, just covering of course, your mouth or your nose or your eyes, just in case in the masquerade ball or masquerade party. Now let's proceed to a mask tool in Illustrator. Here on this page you can see this is the original image, and what I've done is I put it inside the different shapes. Now that is called masking. Covering part of the image, putting it inside the shape. So in this circle you can just see a part of the image in the circle. Here in the star, of course, you can see the image in the star. And also we'll be discussing on how to mask in a gradation, and you can see it's like a vanishing, an image vanish from here to there. And of course you can see also like a solid mask here on that shape. Alright, so let's do this. Let's start with this simple shape. This is the circle. Let's just copy this. You can just copy that by option clicking on the image. Just click and then option and then drag. So click on the image, press option on your keyboard or alt on a PC, and then just drag that, and then you'll be duplicating the image or copying that image right where you bring it. Alright, okay, let's create a circle. So this will be your image. Let's create a circle. Go to, on the toolbar you can see the rectangle tool. We discussed this in another video, like the basic shapes and the on how to use those. Alright, okay, I'll be creating a circle. Circle is part of, or the ellipse tool, that's part of the rectangle tool in the toolbar. So let's select that, the ellipse tool, and then that will be the one that shows on the toolbar, because it's you activate that, we activate that. And then let's create a circle. Just click on your page or on your screen. Don't release the mouse or your pen, and then just drag that. Press shift if you want it in proportion. There you are, a perfect circle. And then wherever you drag it, that will be the portion that will show on the circle. Alright, the circle has no line, that's why, or has no thickness, it's not a stroke, that's why you can see anything on here. So if you want to see that, you can just click on the view, click on outline, and it's still there. Alright, so let's go back to preview mode. I'll just make this a bit bigger. Now there you are, there's your circle. So what you need to do is select both. The circle will be your masking tool. So to select both, all you need to do is click somewhere outside both of the photo and the shape, and then, or you can just click on the shape and then shift select of the image or the shape that you'll be masking, and then go here, the object on the menu bar, and then go to clipping mask, and then go to make or command or control 7 on a PC, and then click that. Alright, so you can see that it's now inside the circle. Same thing, if you want to put it on inside the star, same thing, you can just create a star. Let's select the star, then create that. So stars is there. Maybe we can just put an outline for now, just temporary, so you can see where it is, or you can just toggle between the view, the outline, and the preview mode. For now, let's put a colored outline in here so that you can see even in preview mode. Let's option duplicate this. Let's make it a bit bigger. Depending, you can just make your circle or your star smaller. Press shift while you're scaling it down or scaling it up. Shift on your keyboard, right, and then just center that on your photo, or put it anywhere where you like it to be. Let's put it like this, right? Select both. Just click on your page or on your screen, drag your mouse, then both are selected. Then after that, you go to here, menu bar, object, clipping mask, make, and there you are. So you have the circle, the image inside the circle, and the image inside the star. One more. Let's try this one. This will be inside the polygon tool, right? So the same thing, same procedure. Create your polygon and then put it right here. Maybe let's put a temporary outline, color the outline, then just option duplicate that, make it bigger or make your polygon smaller depending on how you want on your design. Alright, so select your polygon, shift select or press shift, then click on the image so that you'll be selecting that also. So polygon and the image are selected, and then go to object, same thing, and then make, and there you are, the photo inside the polygon. Alright, so here, this is a bit tricky because most of the designers think that Illustrator cannot make a vanishing mask, but it's all here. You don't need to go to Photoshop and then erase some portion of that or mask that in Photoshop. You can do it here in Illustrator so that you don't need to switch between the software. Alright, let's do this. So this is, as you can see, we need a gradation, a mask with a gradation. So how do we do this? Simple, it's all here. Just go here on the transparency tool here on the right side of your screen, and then this polygon that's selected, this is the mask. And then as you can see, the mask is in gradation in the black and white. So let's release this first so that you can see how this works. So mask, while selected, release. See, this is a gradation actually. This was created with the rectangle tool and then applied with the gradation. So this is, I'll drag this here so that you can see. So this will be our masking tool, and then let's select this and then click on the here on the make mask. See, whatever is covered by the mask on top, it will be inside the polygon tool with the gradation effect. Right, let's release that. So see, your mask is just right here, so the visible part of the image is just right here with that gradation effect. So if you move that here and then select both, then make mask, and then you'll be having the mask right here with that gradation effect. Right, got it? Let's release it again, or release it, then I'll show you on how to make this gradation mask. Okay, so first, this is a rectangle. Let's select that rectangle tool and then drag to the on your page or on your board. For now, for example, you just have that. So how do you create the gradation? Just like this effect. Simple, just go here on the gradient tool, just click on that, and then you can apply that. If you have an existing gradation here, you can actually adjust this thing. Better to use black so that solid black will cover your image 100%, and white will show your image. Like this area will be in gradation, like it slowly fades going to the solid black, right? So just that you can do some adjustment if you want, and then if that's okay, you can just, let's close that tool. So this will be our mask tool. So you can actually rotate this if you want, or maybe an angle. See, an angle. So it's like what we've done on the other shapes. You should always select both your mask tool or your masking shape and your image or your object, whatever it is. So select both, and then you go to here, transparency, and then make mask. Got it? See that? Alright. And also, one more thing, you can also let's do this. You can also move your image inside that by clicking on the not an image, but you can move your mask, that you really don't need to release the mask and move it. You can just click on here and then move it like that. You can still make it bigger. The mask, you can make it big, you can make it small, so that you can just cover a small portion of your image. Alright, and then if you click on here, you can move it together. If you just click on here, you can just edit your mask, make it big, move it somewhere like that. Right, got it? Alright, so we're done with that. Oh, there's more. So we're done with this gradation effect of the mask, and that's interesting actually. It will be can use that in your design. So many usage of that actually when you're already creating a design, like can fade part of your image to the solid color, to the background. So for example, that you have the image, and then let's put a background at the back. Let's make this, I think it's still in mask. Just release that. Okay, so let's create a shape here. Let's put some color at the back, just to show you how this works with the background. So that transparent portion of the image with this mask will be see-through on your background. See that? So right there, see, you can see what's at the back. So that's how the mask applied with the gradation effect works. You can see that whatever image or background, solid background, or you have text, you can see that. Alright, got it? Okay, let's proceed. So this will be another way to use the mask. There's so many things actually. You just need to be more creative and think of more ways on how to use the mask. So here, maybe you're thinking that these are different images. Actually, this is only one image inside that mask. So let me release that. So object, clipping mask. So if I'm going to release a mask, you need to select the image with this mask. inside this small circles. So you go to object while the photo is selected, the mask photo is selected. Go to object, go to clipping mask, release. There you are. Image is not released. Okay, let's bring it back. Let's do it. Let's do a similar thing to that. Now to do that, it's I think only one step to do it. So for example, we have those circles. Let's create a circle. Go to the ellipse tool, and then let's create the perfect circle. While dragging, press shift on your keyboard. I'll put some color here for the meantime so that you can see while I'm creating the circle. Then let's option drag. We're duplicating that. Command D or Control D to add more or to duplicate more circles. Select all, and then I'll be option dragging that. Right, and then Command or Control D to again duplicate those 4 circles. Now we have these circles now, just like this. We have like 1 to 12 circles. Alright, let's get this image. I'll just option duplicate that, option drag, and then press shift on your keyboard and then drag down without releasing the mouse. Release your mouse, and there you are. You make a bigger photo. Now, so we'll be putting this image inside these circles. So how do you do that? All you need to do is you need to select all those circles. Let's select the circle. But just to be clear, let's move it away for now. Select those circles, and then you go here on the object, and then you need to make a compound path. Not clipping mask, but make a compound path first. Make. So it's like combining all these circles in one image. See, when you select that, it's now being selected as one. So that's the use of making it as compound path. It's like that. See, and then let's put this photo at the back of those circles, and then circle, select, press shift on your keyboard, and then select the photo. So you are selecting both the circles and the photo. And then same thing, you go to object on this on the menu bar, go to object, and then go to clipping mask, and then make. And there you are. Alright, so see, the same thing. You can also move the object inside your circles by going here on the properties panel. We call this a properties panel. Alright, so here, as you can see, let me zoom into that. See that? So for now, the what's selected is the circles. Now we're going to edit or move. We want to move the image, or make it smaller or bigger depending on how we want it on our design. Right? So let me select it again. Select, and then I'll go here. I'll select this, edit contents. There you are. It's now selected. So while selected, you can move it around. See? Then you can make it a bit smaller if you want. So make it bigger. Make it bigger. Alright. So that's possible. You can, even if the photo is inside the shapes, that you can still edit that by going here on the edit contents properties panel. Got it? Right, last one. Actually, we still have this. Let's do this last. I'll delete this for now. Right, let's do this first. So this is called a cutout. You are cutting out an image, maybe like this. This is a photo, or maybe you can cut out a product, a shoe, perfume, canned goods, or whatever has a regular shape. So that's called a cutout on the image or on the photo, on the object. So now let's do this thing. So let's option duplicate this, and then we'll be creating similar kind of cutout to this. Cutout is best done. Actually, if you have hair like this, the cutout is best done in Photoshop. But just for the sake of showing you on the main uses of a cutout, I'll be doing it here in Illustrator. Cutout is, of course, you can do a cutout with the solid edge like products, just like what I've said, a perfume, maybe bottles, those kind of items. For now, I'm going to show you how I've done this thing. All you need to do is go to a pen tool. This will be creating like an irregular shape. So I have another tutorial on how to use a pen tool. That's on a separate video. So here I'm just doing this fast so that you can see and how this thing works, like and how we can cut out an irregular shape using a mask. So there you are. And then I'll be, of course, we need this also to cut out. So just ignore on how I do it, like just roughly doing it. Now we can see it because it has no color, so it's only called as path. Path is without any thickness. So a path with the thickness is called stroke, and that was discussed in a separate video. Now to see that, let's toggle on the outline mode or outline view, and still there. So let's select that, select, shift select, shift select. Then let's go to preview mode, and let's put some color on that so that you can see. So there it is. So now, just like what we've done to the circles, we need to make a compound path. Remember that earlier we go to object and then we go here, the compound path. So to make a compound path, you need to select all those shapes first. Select all of those, and while selected, go to object on the menu bar, and then go here, the compound path. You're getting it? And then go to make. So that's a compound path now. It should become a one object, or when selected, should be. You can drag it as one. See? Okay. So that's a compound path now. So this will be your mask tool or masking shape. So select that and select the image, and then go to object and then clipping mask, then make. Alright, see that? So we have the cutout image now. So if you're like intend to make your image like a stylized cutout, with it's like a picture, and then you have it scissor with the sharp edges, then this will do. But if you want some soft, like a softness of the hair, and then put some softness on here, like because so it won't look like a pasted sticker, then you need to do that in Photoshop, right? But of course, depends on your design. Alright, I think that's it. We are now, I think we covered most of uses of the mask, like on how to, this of course you can also um, use circles or star and then just make it a compound path. Okay, just really quick. So for example, you want it to be inside the star. Let's make it like an rotated view. Put some color just for you to see, and then let's duplicate the star. Command D or Control D, and then Option Duplicate. Maybe we can move it a bit here, so it's like a pattern. So there's so many ways to do a cutout or a masking. And then select that, and then go to wait, yeah, so go to Object, and then Compound Path, Make. So we have the compound path now. You can select that as one, and then you can put your photo or object or text the back of your masking shape or masking tool, and then select both, or select the shape, press shift on your keyboard, select the photo, go to Object, Clipping Mask, Make. Oh, Clipping Mask, then Make. There you are. Alright, so you can put it to any kind of shape depending on, on your preference or on the intention on where to use it on your design. Okay, so I hope you got some additional knowledge, or you are advancing more on the Illustrator software, so that it will be easier for you to use it, or to use that on the design that you'll be doing. Yes, not just like creating basic shapes, but also this will add more um, professional looking design on your portfolio. Right, so hope you'll be more faster in doing your design the next time. Okay, so bye for now.